Good morning, or I guess almost good afternoon at this point. We are a little carved up, a little. I'm not going to say fully carved up, as one would expect, but I am quite fuller today. I am literally the same weight as I was yesterday, which I think is strange, off the top of my head, considering I had 300 grams of carbs yesterday, and I had a 250 calorie surplus compared to my cutting macros. So if my normal cutting macros were 2,000 calories, 180 grams of protein, 70 grams of fat, and 185 grams of carbs, I got about 300 grams of carbs. I got about same amount of fat. Actually, I think a little less, like 65. 100. Oh no, I went crazy on protein. I was like 220 yesterday on protein. So yeah, we're pretty solid. What is this guy doing? This guy's riding my butt. What are we doing? He's got like the Mexican Gardener starter kit truck too. So like, you cannot be talking, bro. It literally, I swear, I'm not making this up. On the door of his Chevrolet white truck, it says Louise Gardeners. I'm not even kidding. When he turned, I could see the door of the truck. That's crazy. Any hoozles. We're hitting back today. Today's back day. It's freaking back day. I'm excited. It's going to be a good day. I'm going the speed limit. Bud. Okay. All right, buddy. Yeah. You want me to brake check you? Guy's a jerk. I hope he's not turning. He is turning. All right. I'm just trying to get away from this guy at this point. But in any case, today's back day. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to start with some pull downs. I think that's at least how we'll start. I don't know where it's going to go from there. You never know. This is not a new gym, but it's newish. It's like Wakanda. I'm a little late to that joke. The goal is for some straight bar pull downs is how we'll start, for sure. And then from there, I don't know. I don't know if I want today to be more of a pull down focused day or a row focused day. What I do know is this week is going to have us carbing up more and more. And so today, we're going to hit probably the same macros as yesterday. Going for 2,300 macros, 2,300 calories, probably about 300 grams of carbs. And then tomorrow it'll go up even a little bit more. So, yeah, we're slowly transitioning out of this. I'm still going to call it, we're still technically in a deficit, so this is still the cut. This is still technically the cut. Don't get me wrong, the bulk has not officially started yet. That won't be until later this week. But, the cut is, I'm still in last night I got up to 2,300 calories, which means that I was still in a 500 calorie deficit. So, still pretty significant, still not negligible in any way. That's what I'll say about that. So, you're actually not driving to the gym with me right now. I'm heading to the nutrition shop to take a look at what they got. I didn't know that they had one near my house, and they have the closest supplement store they have to me in Boston is an Optimum Nutrition store. So I'm gonna swing by, see what they got, see what the deal is. Heck yeah. But as far as back day, back and rear delts and calves, we're sticking to the mall. It's gonna be not the mall, but it's the mall gym. It's the gym that's in the mall, so it's smaller. It's smaller sized. There's only two cable machines, not two cable machines, but there's two sets of these kind of Hoist gym cables. I think that's the brand that they use the most is Hoist. They use Hammer Strength a little bit, but it's mainly Hoist. I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to go check out Metroflex while I'm here. That's more of like a bodybuilding based gym, and I did want to check it out, but it's pretty far. It's not pretty far, sorry. It's just, I don't know if it's worth it. Just considering everything's so close to me here. Like, if I was driving to the gym, I would have been there by now. Well, at least that gym. But, I mean, I'm surrounded by a lot of good food here. I'm pretty satiated right now, so I don't really need to eat. Considering I didn't wake up starving, I woke up slightly hungry. So after my breakfast, I'm already sitting pretty good. Obviously, on the bulk, we're going to schedule, because of the way that my meal plan works out for school and college stuff, I am most likely going to have just a big breakfast at the dining hall, since the lunch and the dinner at the dining hall really sucks. So I'm probably going to have breakfast at the dining hall, big breakfast, like 5 eggs, frickin' full bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something or other, chocolate milk instead of regular milk, a lot of stuff, French toast. I'm going to go all out. So I can probably get about 1,100 to 1,200 without stuffing myself disgustingly full, so that I can still hit the gym in like 4 hours after that and get a solid pre-workout meal without feeling like I'm forcing it down. But to some extent, I'll be a little full after breakfast. And that's the funny thing, is I can't remember the last time I genuinely was full after a meal. So it's, I don't remember it being an amazing feeling, but I'll tell you, I will take that feeling over going to sleep starving any day of the week, man, because that was never fun. I will say, on the cut. And I mean, it wasn't fun, but I mind it. Like, I don't mind. I mind it, but I don't. Because it's the idea of, like, I'm just very good about what I, like, how do I say this? I do have a lot of food drive. If I ate intuitively, I would eat a lot of food. But if I go to sleep hungry, or if I, wake up full, it doesn't really affect me that much. Like, mentally, my, urges are not super strong. And I've never genuinely had an urge to go wake up in the middle of the night at 10:30 and go, ooh, I'm going to go eat some, vanilla ice cream that I got downstairs. Also because I don't keep that in the house, but also because I don't really need to. So, I mean, that was a lot of the nutrition talk side of it, but as far as back day, feeling a little carved up. Hopefully the strength is there, around it. I guess I'm going to warm up and then let's get into pull downs. 3 sets here is what's likely about to go down. I'm just going to get warmed up first with some actual warm-up weight. I think the goal is just fully straight bar pull down. I'm going to get out my freaking straps out because hopefully, if I'm not a freaking idiot about it, I can go heavy. But it all depends at the end of the day. What's up? Hopefully, I'm thinking 115, just because I'm trying to fix my form lately. That's what I'll probably do. I'll probably do 115. Is that likely to work? Is it likely to work, or is it likely to fail? Either way you think about it, it's about 50-50. So, I guess it's about the same. But let's get to work here. Let's get real. Alright, 2 more of those. Alright, so the goal is to go for obviously 2 more sets, but I think I'm gonna try and kind of not widen, but opposite, like restrict almost. That's not the right word, but restrict the grip almost closer together so that I don't feel like I'm having to pull my, elbows forward, because I see my elbows going back, almost turning it into a row, which is a terrible habit. So I'm really trying to just kind of isolate that lat, and I don't know, I'm hoping that does the trick. I still got some activation, like I am feeling it. Okay. Alright. 1 more of those. Hopefully I get some activation soon. If not, I just may end up doing some more of those working sets. I don't know why, I just feel like freaking pissed off right now. Like just at the equipment. I don't know. I'm sure it's me and it's not the equipment. Alright, man. I got plenty of activation. Let's do something else. I need to think. I'm thinking, I don't know. Give me a sec. Get 3 sets here. I'm not sure. I don't know, but the last guy that was on this was freaking strong. He had it at like 160. And he looked like he was 80, so he must be freaking strong. But I think the goal? I don't know, man. We're about to find out what the goal is. Alright, let's back off. Do 8 to 12 on this next set. Oh, that's kind of perfect. One more. Whew. Okay. Alright. Let's freaking switch to some weird else. 3 freaking sets that I might freaking superset. and something else lat related so I don't lose my freaking pump. Okay. Switch. Lord. Okay. Yeah, 2 more, but I might. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to some kind of row, I think. I don't know. Because I'm gonna do that later. I gotta think. Let me think. So I'm gonna switch off on single arm pullovers. So that should be good. May have gone too light. Let's slow it down. Alright, yeah, next set I'm gonna go heavier. In fact, I may just do that right now. That way I don't have to do 16 freaking reps to get to failure. There you go, that's a good weight. Okay. Let's go back to rear delts. Alright, switch. Sweet. Oh, back to pullovers, and then we'll have one more. Switch. I swear I can't hold things. Why do I suck at holding things, bro? Alright, back to rear delts. Last set. Alright, switch. Good lord. Oh, beautiful day. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Alright, back to lat pullovers. Last set, and then we'll do something else. Switch. One more set. I hate that my left lat is stronger than my right lat. It's so annoying. Alright. 2 freaking sets of 10 to 15 is what I think I'm looking at right now. Alright, switch. One more of those. I think I'm gonna superset with some abs. Okay. Ugh. Pop the freaking pimple with my right hand. No mirror. It's what kids call thick. I don't know. Just do the set. Just do the set. Switch. I'm gonna finish up some abs and then we'll check the freaking pump. We got it done. We got it done. I think it was mid. It was, I'm definitely carved up. I'll say that. But I'm just gonna quit yapping here. Okay. So, obviously, up barely any weight, honestly. So I'm not super up, but you can tell I am a little carved, which gives me a little strength. The rear delt right there. Oh, it's a beauty. She's a beauty. Okay.
Get that shit out of here. Got people fucking back there telling me you're recording in here. Take it out.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's actually.
Shoot, man. Dang. That was my buddy James, who happens to work the counter at this gym. Yeah, I mean, I used to film here a lot more way back when, but dang, man, yeah, I don't know. That's the first time and hear me out. This is the first time I've ever had a complaint like that. I'm assuming you heard what he said. Basically, like he said, like 4 or 5 people came up to him to the counter and were like, "Hey, this kid's filming. Like, make him stop." So, shoot, man, that's literally never happened to me. So I guess we're going to the other 24-hour, or Planet Fitness probably. It wasn't even busy. Like, it was not even busy at the. What are you doing? It's not your turn, hun. Lady wanted to go the stop sign. It wasn't her turn. I had the right of way. But yeah, man, I guess we'll go the. Oh my goodness. See, I need to get a freaking phone, like holster or something. But in any case, yeah. I guess we're going to the other gym, the other 24-hour, or I'll go to the Planet Fitness. But I've had the best experience in the past with Planet Fitness as far as filming. I'm all greasy. Um, yeah, man, that's caught me so off guard. I guess we missed the back double by now that I think of it, but yeah, I thought he was joking at first. I thought he was like, "Come on, get out of there with that, bro." Flexing in the locker room. But yeah, man, it's really just a surprise to me because people are normally so chill. I don't know. I don't normally come around this time of day. I mean, I have a friend who comes religiously in the afternoon nighttime, like 7 p.m., and he has never received a complaint about filming. So either I go later in the day or I go to the other 24-hour. Because the other one, there's teenagers filming everywhere. So I am 100% sure that people will not complain there. But yeah, did you hear what he said in the background? He was like, "It's an arrestable offense." I was like, dang. He was like, "Yeah, I'm serious." Dang, James. Yeah. James is chill though. I feel bad that he has to deal with that, like people complaining. But yeah, the back pump was honestly pretty good. The lats were fairly pumped, and that was the only thing that I was going to be worried about. Besides that, rear delts were fairly pumped as well. Like you could see on that side chest, it was kind of poking out on the side. Um, yeah, it was real good, man. It was real good. I think the only areas of improvement, and this is me just being nitpicky, would be if I could get just a little bit more activation in the lower part of the lat and like my mid back a little bit more. That's the point of a lot of those rows that I did, was to get more of the mid back action, more of the rhomboids, but sometimes it doesn't fully translate and you get a little lat activation on accident. Honestly, it was pretty solid. I was in a time crunch a little bit, so I did have to get out of there. But yeah, that was a solid back day, man. That was really solid. I am still. I mean, I feel like I've been yapping about it for like 5 minutes. It's so weird that someone or multiple people would complain about something like that. Something as stupid as that. I don't know. It's like, again, I've never had that happen. And I mean, I didn't used to film consistently like 2 years ago, 2, 3. Well, I started filming for form, like to check my form when I first started going to the gym, like 4-ish years ago. And nobody cared. Of course, I didn't have a tripod. I would prop my phone up on a water bottle. But yeah, and I mean, to be fair, so there were, I mean, I don't know how many people, but James said 5 people that came up and were like, "Hey, you need to tell them to stop doing that." But there were, I mean, it was one guy and then another guy who was working in with him. There were 2 guys that saw my little magnetic phone mount thing that attaches to machines because it's magnetic. And 2 of those 2 guys were like, "Hey, where can we buy that?" They were like, "That's sick." They weren't teenagers; they were in their 20s, so same age group, 20s, 30s, ish. Like they were adults, but like older adults, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. Yeah, really caught me off guard. But plan for the rest of the day, I'm gonna take a freaking shower because I am greasy. I mean, you can see the sun reflecting off of me. I am glistening like a tomato right now. I'm like so oily. I'm gonna take a shower, lock in on some studying. I'm going to see some movie with my parents later. I don't know. That was so weird. It was like well, not weird. It was kind of sweet, I guess. There was like this old like white couple, and they both at the same time went like in unison. In unison. But I guess that's it to finish yapping about for today. I guess I'll see you tomorrow for freaking arms.